Go ahead.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the special edition of the In the Clutch podcast, partially live in Cleveland Brown Stadium for SummerSlam 2024. I'm Michael Syracuse, your host in Phoenix, Arizona, but then Cleveland, Ohio right now is our co-host Jeff Croyle. Take it away.
Yes, we're here at Cleveland Brown Stadium. Man, this is going to be a massive event here. Been building up for a while. We have a stack card, and we're going to make our predictions as we always do. 7 matches scheduled for tonight, and we are going to make our predictions. So, Mike, kick us off.
We'll start off here with LA Knight taking on Logan Paul for the United States Championship. It's gotten personal. LA Knight stole the Prime truck as of last night, so now it's even more personal. But I think LA Knight walks out Cleveland with that United States Championship. There's no doubt.
Well, I definitely agree, and it's about his time to shine. And tonight's the night. We dethrone Logan Paul, and LA Knight gets the title.
Moving on, we got Braun Breaker challenging Sami Zayn again for the Intercontinental Championship. Braun Breaker overestimated Sami Zayn at Money in the Bank in Toronto, but now he gets his second chance to get his hands on Zayn. I think Braun Breaker learns from his mistakes, walks out of Cleveland a new champion.
I agree with you on this. I got to talk to him yesterday morning in the press conference, and he is adamant. He is focused on winning this title, and he realized his mistakes along the way, and like you said, took Sami Zayn lightly, and I don't think he's doing that anymore. I think he comes back stronger. He learns from mistakes, like you said, and he takes the title. I have Braun Breaker winning. And by the way, this is what he had to say yesterday.
I think it's a statement that's been made that I'm the future of this business and I'm coming for the Intercontinental Championship. I didn't take Sami Zayn serious the very first time, so now I know what I'm in there with. So it's SummerSlam weekend with Dog Pound, Cleveland Brown Stadium, and I just happen to be the dog, badass WWE, and it's over.
All right, we're back. Well, that's crazy, huh?
Yeah. Moving on, we have the WWE Women's Championship on the line between the Queen of the Ring, winner Nia Jax against Bayley for the WWE Women's Championship. I think Bayley retains. Of course, Nia Jax formed a little alliance with Miss Money in the Bank, Tiffany Stratton. I think that may cost her at the end here, but I think Bayley walks out still with her title.
Yeah, I think she's got the strength and tenacity to retain the title. Although she has a very, very tough opponent. I'm skeptical on making the pick to agree with you on it, but I think in the end, I think Bayley pulls it.
All righty. Well, we're in the same page here. It's crazy. I didn't expect that. But moving on, we have the World Heavyweight Championship on the line. Damian Priest defending against the King of the Ring, Gunther. Gunther looking to capture his first World Championship in WWE. But however, I think the momentum right now is with Priest, with Damian Priest retaining the championship. And at this point, I think he wins, and I want to pick Gunther so much, but something my gut's telling me stick with the champ.
Yeah, we have we've picked both sides. We've seen the retaining and people losing the belt. I think tonight it's going to happen on both sides. It's really hard to pick against Gunther. It really is, but I don't know. Damian Priest would have something to prove. It may be some kind of outside interference. Maybe the Judgment Day, maybe get involved when he doesn't want him to. Maybe that costs him. It's really tough. I think when it comes down to it, I'm going to have to go with Damian Priest.
All righty, well, moving on is the Women's World Championship match. It is Rhea Ripley trying to regain her title, recapture her championship she never lost against Liv Morgan. It has just been constantly personal. And I'm ashamed to say that it's not custody of Dominic Mysterio on a ladder match. However, we're getting the next best thing. It's for the Women's World Championship. I think Rhea Ripley walks back in there, reclaims where she never lost, and we go back to the era of Ripley.
Yeah, I'll tell you, I got to talk to Rhea Ripley yesterday morning in the press conference, and she is very focused on getting her title back because, like she said, she never lost the title. you know, and she said basically or along the lines, this Liv Morgan revenge tour is about to end. So yeah, looking forward to this, and this is what she had to say.
She's taken a lot from me. She's not only taken from me in the past, but she's taken from me in the present as well, which it sucks. People look at her like she's the victim, like she's the good guy, but she's not. It all started when we were tagging. We've gone through other tag team partners, and we've been backstabbed by different people, and it got to the point that when we were together, we started arguing, and we could see the writing on the wall. And if it wasn't me to turn on her, she was going to turn on me. But she took from me my killer streak. She took the Rhea Ripley that I loved, and now she's using that to gain momentum in this Liv Morgan revenge tour of hers, where she's now not only taken 3 months of my career away, but she's also taken my Women's World Championship. And like, she didn't take that from me herself, because she won it from Becky Lynch.
And that was incredible. She's focused and ready to get the title back. So yeah, Rhea Ripley is my pick. And let's move on.
Let's move on to the match I'm excited for the most. We have CM Punk in his first in-ring match in over 10 years. In a singles match, of course, he got injured at the Royal Rumble, tore his triceps. Taking on Drew McIntyre has just been under his skin the last few months as he's been on the injured list. But with a little twist, we have a special guest referee in Seth freaking Rollins. He hates both of them, so at this point, I think it repeats a similar situation between Shawn Michaels as the referee with Bret Hart and The Undertaker years ago, and really didn't want him to win either way. So I think Punk wins, but because of something that Seth Rollins did. Not sure what's going to happen at that point, how we get there, but I think Punk is victorious.
It's going to be some crazy outside interference, in my opinion, which could easily just be Seth Rollins, but that would be too easy because people would think that's what's going to happen. But I think there's, in addition to something else, I think there's more to it than that. Something else has got to happen. But yeah, I don't know. This is a tough match too. But you know what? I'm gonna go with Drew McIntyre.
Wow.
I'll take it. I think it's gonna be some kind of outside disqualification or something along those lines that he wins the match.
Well, we have separated our choice. So, well, now we're gonna get down to the main event here. We have Solo Sikoa challenging Cody Rhodes for the undisputed WWE Universal Championship. It's a mouthful. In Tribal Combat that was announced last night on Friday Night SmackDown.
Right.
Of course, we're gonna get Solo's new bloodline, and the factor with this, of course, because bloodline rules. We saw what happened at WrestleMania, and how that happened. So potentially we're gonna get maybe Cody and his allies coming out. Maybe we get Kevin Owens and Randy Orton, who I'm expecting to show up. But if we're looking at the numbers, there's one more person on Cody's side that he needs, and I think we get in that entrance right behind you the return of the real Tribal Chief Roman Reigns, making his way in basically confronting Solo and costing Solo Sikoa that championship match.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, I do agree with that point, but I'm going to take it one step further. I think The Rock shows up with, oh, come on. He's wrapped up his filming last week. It's a perfect opportunity to show his face here at SummerSlam in Cleveland. I think Roman Reigns and The Rock show up. It's going to be crazy, but pick is going to be Cody. He's going to retain.
Cody's going to retain. He's not going to lose. So I think that's what happens. Again, we differed on one match. Of course, you're live. We got some coverage inside Cleveland Brown Stadium. It's going to be an amazing event. 7 matches on this card. I'm excited to watch, and I know you're excited to be there. So for all of our viewers and listeners that are watching and listening out there, we appreciate everything. Put the card out on the page as well. Get your picks and predictions. Love hearing input. But from now, that is the special edition of the In the Clutch podcast. Michael Syracuse closing out, and from the desert, and you're closing out from SummerSlam Live.
Thanks, everybody. Enjoy.